Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Ryan, this is Disc Drive, and today we're going through my horror movie collection. Before we get started, please give the video a like, give it a big thumbs up, and also subscribe. It really helps get this video seen and helps my channel grow, and if you've done so already, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's get into it. This video isn't going to be a very long one. My collection is very humble. Most of my collection you can see behind me. I've got some miscellaneous stuff like figures and Lego and books and comics and things like that. So if you want to see that stuff, then let me know and I can sort of do a video about that. But I thought I'd do each section of my collection as individual videos and then do a full collection video after I've done that, if people are interested in that. But yeah, so I'm not somebody who goes out and buys releases day one just for the sake of it, just because they're being released. I usually go out and buy them if I want the release, or if it's a movie that I know that I love, or a re-release of a movie, then I will go and purchase it. There are movies in my collection that I haven't even seen yet. There are movies that I haven't seen but I want to see them and they weren't on streaming, or I couldn't find them, or I just got a really good deal on the physical media release, so I thought I'd buy it. But yeah, let's get started. Now, I'm not going to go in any particular order. I'm not going to go alphabetical or anything like that. I'm just going to show them as I grab them because they're all sat beside me. And the first one is a bulky box of the Nightmare on Elm Street release on Blu-ray. This is the first 7 Nightmares. It doesn't include the remake or any of the Freddy vs. Jason film or anything like that. You know what I mean? Or any of the... on the special features, they might come with the TV series, but I haven't looked. 2 episodes. It comes with 2 episodes of Freddy's Nightmare, which is great. Nightmares, sorry. But yeah, this is a slipbox release from HMV. I got it for £15. I think they did a deal when the 4Ks were coming out, so I got it then. And they're pretty standard release. Like, they've all got the same artwork, just with on the back they've got what movies are on them. And most of the movies, I think, apart from number 1, are 2 movies on one disc. Yeah. Yep. So disc number 2 has 2 and 3 on it. I'll show you that if I can show you that. Ugh. So disc number 2 has 2 and 3 on it, and on the back it says number 2, number 3, etc. There, they're all the same artwork, so I probably won't be going in depth and unboxing every single thing for you. But if you want to see an unboxing of this, there's probably already one floating around there on YouTube. But yeah, I watched these all recently. I loved the third movie. A bit gimmicky in terms of the effects and things. It went more into like sci-fi horror than it did slasher movie, in my opinion, but I really loved the third movie. Obviously loved the first movie. The others I didn't really care for, I'm not going to lie, and that might be a controversial opinion, but now that I've watched this, I don't know if I'll keep this in my collection much longer, because I don't plan on revisiting this as often as I would other movies. Yeah, that was Nightmare on Elm Street. Next up, I've got like a pile of miscellaneous ones, so ones that may or may not be horror, or considered horror, but movies like The Craft. I love this movie. Obviously got Neve Campbell in from Scream. And it comes with a digital download as well, which I don't think I've used, but it does say after 2019 it may not work. But if you want the digital download of The Craft, feel free to pause and scan that in. If it does work, let me know. I'd like to find that out. Yeah, The Craft, a good movie. I've not watched it in a while, so maybe it's time I revisit this one. I've then got the Resident Evil movies. Now, you might look at these and be like, they're not horror films. Well, I sort of put them in with my horror movies. I don't know that I wouldn't put these in with my Disney movies, you know. But I've got the box set with a slipcover, and then the what do you call it? A remake, a reboot? Reboot. Welcome to Raccoon City. I actually did really enjoy this, and I'm sad that then they weren't carrying on with it and it wasn't successful, because it was really faithful to the first game. I think some casting choices were a bit weird in this movie, but I did overall like that movie. And then obviously the 6 movie collection did come with a slipcover, which is great. I think the case is broken in this one. That could be, yeah, it is. So it comes like this disc thing is sort of broken here, which is really annoying, and disc 2 seems to fall out a lot. But it comes in like this huge case. I'm not usually a fan of these huge cases, I'm not gonna lie. When they bring out like TV series in bulk cases with like 40 plus discs, I'm not really a fan of those. But yeah, I actually really like these movies. They started obviously going more action than they did like sort of video game horror, but I thought I really like these movies. I rewatch them at least once a year anyway. Next up we have Cherry Falls from 101 Films. I've not watched this movie yet, although this is a movie that my sisters loved and had on VHS when I was younger. And I remember walking into the room and them saying, "You can't watch this, you need to get out." So I was like, "Oh, okay." Yeah, I've not watched this yet. I might put this on later just to see what it's like. But it comes with a DVD and a Blu-ray there for you. I got this on Vinted for like a £5, I think. It's like £4, £5, and I'm intrigued. So yeah, Cherry Falls. Up next is Wrong Turn on Blu-ray, and this is a German release. I got this off Amazon, and I'm not going to be getting the other movies because I don't like them. I think there's like 6 sequels, including a remake or something like that. I've not seen the remake either, but this one is a really good horror movie if you haven't seen this one. Pretty standard release. It's got reversible artwork in terms of it's the same, just without the age rating on the front. Up next I have Salem's Lot, and this is still in the packaging. I got this for Christmas and I haven't opened it yet, but maybe I'll put this one on instead. I might watch this one later instead of Cherry Falls or anything like that. But yeah, my other half's parents got me this, and they know I like some horror movies. So I'm gonna give this one a watch later. Actually, never seen this before, so I'm intrigued. If you have any opinions on this, let me know. But I'm not gonna take it out the wrapper until I watch it because I don't want to. Up next we have I Know What You Did Last Summer, and this is a region A, B and C release. They also released the second one with similar artwork, which I want to get as well, but it's got one of those weird cases that you've got like a fold before you open the case. Very weird. I think that's a very strange thing to have, but it's got some inside artwork there with the Blu-ray disc. The artwork on the disc is the same as the cover, but I really like this. I really like this artwork. Early Blu-ray. You can always tell an early Blu-ray because they started doing this side artwork with like broken up images here. Really odd, but yeah, even weirder, that little latch to get into the case. I don't know, is that a safety thing for age? I don't know. Like a child lock? Is it child lock? Who knows? Up next is a really random one. The film Bring It On, cheerleading film, has a horror movie sequel. This is like number 6. I think this is number 7 in the franchise, actually. I do have them all on Blu-ray, somewhere behind me. Somewhere down here. You can't see them. But yeah, this is the 7th entry. They decided to go with a horror slasher. Or try to, anyway. I've got a short video coming out about this, just sort of letting people know about it if they didn't know. But I wasn't aware of it, and then I saw it online one day, and I was like, do you know what? Let's buy it and let's see what it's about. Standard release, got a black disc. It's not a great movie in my opinion. It's not the worst movie I've ever seen, but it's not great, and the kills aren't very great in this movie either. Like, it's a fine movie. If you've got like an hour and a half to waste, sure, put it on. If it doesn't cost too much money, don't waste your money on it. Cool. Up next we have the Scream franchise 1 to 6, obviously because number 7 isn't out yet, but I've got all of them on Blu-ray. So the first one, really love these old poster arts for the original 3 movies. Standard edition, grey disc there. I love the Scream movies. Scream 2. Oh, I've still got a CEX stickers on this one, but £2 in CEX. I bet this is not £2 anymore. £2 in CEX I got this one for, and the disc is the same as the first one, which is cool. Yeah, like I said, I really like these artworks like this. They don't do them like this anymore. They did one for 4, but it looks like really crap. Like they've just taken screenshots of like screen grabs from character profiles in the movie. Scream 3 was £1.50 in CEX. You wouldn't see that for £1.50, I don't think, anymore. And again, the third disc is the same in terms of grey, which is great. I need to rewatch these movies too. What do I rewatch now? Scream 4, love that poster. Again, it's different to the other ones, but I think that's like that poster art is iconic. Scream 4 disc, different to all the others. Scream 5 is still in the packaging. This is because I also got this for Christmas, and I haven't watched it yet. I've seen the movie, I just haven't watched it on Blu-ray yet, but this is a standard release. Yeah, a good movie. I think this is my least favourite Scream. Is that controversial? I don't know. Most people will say 3 or 4, but I think 5 was... It took me a long time to get used to these new characters and like them, but I did like them in Scream 6, which I also have. Again, still in the packaging, because I also got this for Christmas. Oh, it's stuck. Why is that stuck? What's going on? What the hell? My Scream 6 Blu-ray is stuck inside the slipcover. I might have to rip the slipcover. I don't have the slipcover for any of the other ones, so I might just take the slipcover off of this one. If I can get it off, but I don't know how... I don't know what's going on with that. I'll try and get that undone, and then we'll see. We'll see if the slipcover's going to survive. So that's all of those. Up next, I have some of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies. They have started to release these on 4K. Some with Arrow, some have done Vinegar Syndrome and things like that. I think the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3 was released on Blu-ray recently. I haven't got that. I'm waiting for 4K. Hopefully, fingers crossed. They haven't released the 4th one on 4K either, or obviously the one that Netflix did. I don't know if they'll ever release that on physical media, but yeah, starting off the Texas Chainsaw Massacre collection with the Arrow release of The Beginning. Love the slipcover, love this artwork, and it comes with posters and stuff as well. But yeah, slipcover. There's unboxings of these online already. It does come with reversible artwork, so you've got this artwork in here, but on the flip side you've got the like original poster art, which I love even more, so I've switched it to that. And then it comes with the poster, and it's got a little booklet. Oh god, dropping everything. So a little bit of artwork advertising Arrow video stuff. Comes with a poster. I'm not going to get it all out, but that's the poster, and it's got both artworks on the poster, and then a little book just explaining everything about the movie, which is cool. If you want to see more of that, let me know. I can record a little short or something. But in terms of the release, you just get the 4K just in there like that. Arrow really knows how to put together a nice collector's item, I think. Their collector's box set for Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 is really cool as well. I just don't really like big box sets, like I've said. And I like standard Amores on my shelf when they're all next to each other, because not all of them are going to get released in the big box set, so I like them all to be uniform. But there's that one. And then we've got the 2003 remake of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This one does have, I don't know if you can see, there you go, damage on the slipcover, which is really annoying. I got this online, but it was brand new in like cellophane and stuff, but the slipcover was already like that, which is really frustrating. Oh well, never mind. And I've also reversed the artwork on this one for the original cinema poster art. And this one again comes with a little flyer advertising Arrow stuff. The poster with both artworks on. I won't be putting that up, but it's a nice thing to have. And then a booklet with all of the information and collector's stuff on there. Yeah, like I said, really like these releases. I will be purchasing more if Arrow decide to do all the other movies. Yeah, I love the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies. Speaking of, the original one, so the original 4K, this was released by Dark Sky Films, I believe. Was it Dark Sky? I think it was Dark Side. I could be wrong. I'm sorry if I got that wrong. Yeah, I bought this mostly because it came with a slipcover and it was cheap. So I got this slipcover standard. You get a 4K and then a Blu-ray bonus disc on this with all of the special features. Oh, should I hold? Did you want to know what the special features they were? I don't know. You can feel free to pause that if you want to know what the special features are. And then on this one, you get the feature film on a 4K, and then the bonus disc on a Blu-ray. And does it come with reversible artwork? It does not. So it does. This one doesn't come with reversible artwork, but you get the standard artwork of the original poster art there, which is quite frightening, actually. What a movie. What a movie. I love hearing all the behind-the-scenes stuff of movies like that, where they actually use like real animal bones and things like that. So, yeah. Quite fucked up, but we love it. And then lastly, in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre ones that I have is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. This is the Vinegar Syndrome release. We've got embossed text and stuff here. Comes with a hard slip box. I love that so much. And then also you get the release inside with the slipcover again. You get another slipcover with embossed and spot gloss artwork. And then underneath is the Vinegar Syndrome release just there. That artwork is so nice as well. I don't know if you can tell on here, but these characters have embossing on them as well, which is really cool. Back artwork here. Such a cool release. And then inside you have a Blu-ray, 2 Blu-rays, and then the 4K. So, because there's so many special features, you get a Blu-ray there with a film. You get a second Blu-ray with special features, and then you get the 4K release. And I think it's just the movie on the 4K. Yeah. It does have some features on the 4K disc. But that is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. I'm obsessed with that. I love releases with the hard boxes. I love them so much. I don't know if any of you have this release, but I wanted this one more than I wanted the Arrow one. The Arrow one didn't come with a slipcover, and because all of my other ones have slipcovers, I really would like this one to have one. And then I saw that this one had a hard box and came with a slipcover, so I think that was like £30 and it's out of print, so I was like, why not? Let's get it. Lastly, I have a film franchise, which is probably one of my favourite film franchises. Bear with me. Why can't I talk today? Film franchises of all time. And it is the Halloween film series. I love these movies. They're not all perfect, so they're not all great, and some of them are more like a nostalgia watch or something like that, or just because I want the whole story. But yeah, they're not all great movies. But going through them, I've got the Shout/Scream Factory releases of the original 8 movies. 8 movies. 9 movies? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 movies. Original 8 movies. And again, they come with the hard boxes. These are some of my grails. These are ones that I saw that came out and I was like, I love these. I love the artwork on them. I just think that they've taken so much care of the content on here as well. There's so many special features. Again, you've probably seen unboxings of these movies already, but you get reversible artwork in case you wanted to keep it to the original. Sorry, I can't find my camera there. In case you wanted to keep it to the original artwork, I've kept on all of them. I think I've kept the new artwork. I just think it's so, like, the spines on them are so great. But you get a 4K disc with the new artwork on it. You get a Blu-ray and then a original Blu-ray color timing. See what I mean? Like, there's just so much care. Not every studio would release a film and just give you all these special features and stuff. They would just be like a cash grab. But there's so much care that's gone into these. So yeah, that's Halloween 1. We've got Halloween 2. Again with the hard box. I love them so much. And again, I've kept the new artwork on these ones. This one comes with a 4K disc, a Blu-ray theatrical cut, and a DVD television cut. Interesting. What's on the 4K? 93 minutes. I think it's the theatrical. Disc 1. Theatrical cut. So that it's the theatrical cut on the 4K. Is there an extended cut then? If there is, I want to see it. I want to see the extended cut of Halloween 2. And then up next we have Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. This film has a cult following now. If you're watching this and you're a horror fan, you know. Most of us now like this movie, but when it first came out, people did not. So yeah, this one just comes with the 4K and the Blu-ray. And it has got special features on the back. Again, you've seen unboxings of these. They've been out a while, but I love this whole collection, especially like as they line up on both sides. I mean, this is just 3 of them, but the artwork, and on the other side as well, you could technically reverse the artwork on those and have the original poster art on the other side. We then have Halloween 4. My slip box is a little bit dented at the top, not too much. Like it's nothing too bad. But this one comes with 4K and a Blu-ray, and the 4K doesn't say anything about a specific cut or anything like that. But that is Halloween 4. Again, these artworks are so great. Love them. Halloween 5. I like that they've changed Michael's face, the mask. They've actually kept it original, like to what is featured in the movie. They haven't just sort of kept this artwork and made it look like it's the same mask from the first movie. So you get a Blu-ray and a 4K in this one. So all of these feature a new 4K scan of the original negative, which is great. And then most of the special features are on the Blu-ray. This one is a bit damaged as well, which is really annoying. But on the bottom, I've got a bit of damage there. Don't know if you can see there. Really annoying. Never mind. And then Amazon came out, I don't know if Amazon... no, they are Scream Shout Factory, but they were sold on Amazon, these ones, so I got them on Amazon, and they released 6, 7, and 8 in a Halloween 4K collection, 1995 to 2002, which is really cool. I'm guessing that they thought people wouldn't want to buy a certain movie in this collection, so they just bulked them together. But I like that they bulked them together because it was cheaper to get all 3 of them than it is singularly. So, so we have the collector's edition number 6. Now this is the thickest box out of all of the 8 movies, because this comes with 4 discs. So this comes with the 4K theatrical cut, the 4K producer's cut, the Blu-ray theatrical cut, and the Blu-ray producer's cut. So four discs. If you're a Halloween fan, then you know that this movie has been chopped and changed so many times, and had loads of different physical media releases. But yeah, up against some of the standard ones. I don't know if you can see how thick the 6th one is compared to 6th one compared to the 5th one. Like the size difference, just for the extra discs. But I thought that was pretty cool. We then have H2O. Again, all of these artworks are just so great. The back there. Just love those hard boxes. Love the protector case. This comes with the Blu-ray and the 4K. Not my favourite movie in the franchise, but I'm happy to have it. And Resurrection. Now this one is definitely not my favourite, but mostly because they kill Jamie Lee Curtis off in the first 5 minutes, which is really sad. Of course, they've rectified that with the sequels. after this, but this one comes with the Blu-ray and the 4K. I've noticed that the Blu-ray always contains the original artwork, and the new one, the 4K, has the new poster art, which is great. But yeah, really, really cool. Like I said, I can't say this enough. I love these releases. They were my grails, and I slowly got them all from eBay and Amazon, so, which is great. And lastly, I have the Halloween, are they sequel trilogy? I don't know what you want to call these. But Halloween, Halloween Kills, and Halloween Ends. All three are Blu-ray, and they have the slipcovers on those. Not my favourite movies. I liked the first one. The second one was like a filler movie, like a filler episode. And then I thought they spent too much time in Halloween Ends on trying to make sure that the franchise can continue with the new killer, if you will. It was a nice concept. I just think it bulked out the film too much, and then it went on a tangent introducing him, the new killer, and then it was like, oh crap, we've got to go back and actually end it with Jamie and Michael. So yeah, but that is my horror movie collection. It is, like I said, a modest collection. I don't just have every movie under the sun, but I do love horror slasher movies, so I will be adding to the collection soon. Obviously I'll get Scream 7 when it's out to complete that collection. I want to get the rest of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies. I love obviously the Halloween movies, so if they make any more of those, then I'll get those. I have seen all of the Friday the 13th movies, but I'm not a big enough fan of all of them to have them in my collection, unfortunately. And if you are, that's great. I just personally am not a huge fan of all of the Friday the 13th movies. So I won't be adding those to my collection. So guys, that is the end of today's video. That is my horror movie collection. Are there any movies that you didn't know about? Are there any movies that you like? Do I have your favourite movie? Do I have your least favourite movie? Let me know in the comment section below. I really would love to hear your thoughts and opinions. Like I said, my collection is growing. It's modest, and I know that it's not. I can't go and open my own Blockbuster basically with the current collection that I have, but I'm really excited to share more collections with you. So don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, give the video a like. Like I said, it really helps get the video seen, and it really helps my channel grow. And also go over and follow me on Instagram. The links are in the description box below. And like I said, I've also got Vinted. I'll put the description link in the description if you want to go over there and follow me on Vinted. I'll be putting things that I don't really want in my collection anymore on there, like the Nightmare on Elm Street box set. So yeah, go over there and get yourself a bargain. Send me an offer. I'll probably accept it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you on the next one.